Okay, here I am again trying out another food. And this one's been a long time coming, I gotta say. Yes, well, I meant to get to this sooner, but you know, life and whatnot. Anyway, here we have something new. It's Greek in origin, as would be implied by the language that's written here. This is Ion brand chocolate. According to Google Translate, whatever's, it's almond milk chocolate bar, whatever. Greek text, very nice, um, very flowery. Milk chocolate with almonds, it says. I've been meaning to get to this for a while now, but I just, well, I'm not going to make excuses. I've been procrastinating. Anyway, I am sure this is real nice. I'm sure this is real nice. I'm going to try this out. Greek. Greek chocolate. I know quite a bit of history about Greece, or, well, the mythology. But then again, who doesn't? It's one of the more popular ones. There's so much. Not. I don't know much about the chocolate there, though. But, yeah. Oh, man. Very exotic, isn't it? Alright, tin foil covered. Let me take a look at this. Get the wrapper off. I'm just hang on. Unwrapping this thing. Oh my! Good grief! I should probably find some sort of handle for this. That's not better. What is wrong with me? I can't handle this camera. I'm sorry. I'm just such a goof sometimes. I can't handle the camera. I can't open a candy bar container. Oh no, I am a very pathetic man if I can't even manage to open a candy bar container. Oh no. Actually, this is pretty good looking. Yeah, let's see if. Oh my. Good golly, how do I open this? It's just tinfoil, Phil. This shouldn't be. It's because I'm trying it one-handed. That's why. I need. Oh man, I need to find a stand for this. Well, that's better than nothing. All right. Now then, here's the candy. Very nice. Oh look, it's even got its branding on it. Ion. I think that's how it's pronounced. And now we're gonna take a bite. It's very nice. Very nice flavoring. Yeah, pretty standard. Um, I don't see why this would be worth importing. I mean, there's plenty of chocolate already. It's not too terribly different from anything I've had before. It's good. It's real good. I once went to a chocolate factory when I was a little kid in elementary school. I think it was Cadbury or something. It was real neat seeing all the mechanics of it. I'm surprised they were just. I'm surprised it all went through. Like, they let kids go on tour with that. We were all behind walls and windows and glass stuff, so we weren't getting anywhere near the candy and contaminating it because, well, of course, that's an important issue. But certainly wasn't like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. That was all whimsy and fairy tales and whatnot. It's the only candy bar, the only chocolate that is churned by waterfall. It makes a big difference. And speaking of Wonka, do you remember that infamous Wonka ripoff like attraction they had in Glasgow or wherever? And this depressed-looking actress as an Oompa Loompa working in what looks like a meth lab. AI-generated art everywhere, at least on the advertising. What they had in real life, it was very sparse. It looked just like a lobby. I bet the kids were crying and depressed. The actors they got off the street to play the role of Willy Wonka, Oompa Loompa, and their original character, Do Not Steal. Their original character, Mr. Unknown, this creepy guy who wears a mask and is supposedly an evil chocolate maker who lives in the walls. What's that story about? And of course, it's all just some AI generated nonsense. Even the character dialogue is AI generated. You know the story. It was ridiculous. People would just say things that make no sense. And Willy Wonka says, I need to remove this guy with a vacuum. Let's suck him up. He's like, we don't have that prop ready. Oh, well, what do I do? We'll just use your imagination. Okay, improvise. And then like, oh no. And all the kids are depressed, and it was such a scandal. Good candy, though. Ironically, they didn't even have any candy and any chocolate for the kids to have. It was a candy factory, a chocolate factory, with no chocolate available. Kids get one jelly bean and and like a shot glass of lemonade. Shocking. Depressing. And you know what else? I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I probably said it before already, but I'm going to say it again. Willy Wonka, I think you've made a serious mistake here on an ethical level. In order to prevent corporate espionage from likes of Slugworth and whatnot, you fired all your employees and had them replaced with illegal immigrants. Yes, the Oompa Loompas are illegal immigrants and working there illegally because, you see, Loompaland is not recognized by the geographers. It cannot possibly be legally recognized by the laws and the governments. Therefore, there is no possible way the paperwork for immigration and work visas and such could possibly go through. There's no way that could happen. Therefore, he imported migrant workers to his factory outside of the law, done illegally. And to make matters worse, he outright states he's paying them in chocolate. Not actual money, not wages, not minimum wage or anything, just like straight up chocolate. Just shelter over your head, a roof over your head, and food for your daily work. Like, no, that's not fair wages. That's not right. If people do things like that in the real world, they're in serious trouble. It's unethical. And yet, kids' whimsical story, because no one thinks that hard about it. And like, no, Mr. Wonka, no, that's not legal. No. And I'm like, oh boy. Oh man. This is good chocolate, by the way. But like I said before, Wonka, you done messed up. You done wrong. That's unethical. Can't be hiring illegals. Can't be hiring illegal immigrants to work your factories. It's exploitation. You're exploiting the workers. You're exploiting those workers, and you're exploiting those people. You're exploiting the Oompa Loompas. And you're not being very neighborly to your previous employees. I know there was a few bad apples in the bunch, but that hardly justifies laying off all those workers. And you remember Charlie Buckets and his grandpa, who used to be an employee there. He used to work there, but now that's his job gone, and there he is living in poverty. So really, it's a lose-lose situation for everyone. And I'm surprised people just keep. I'm surprised even communists don't joke about this guy. I mean, like, think about it. All the political stuff, like, on the internet and jokes and such, like, if you want a go-to example of these things, I keep hearing all these leftists who complain about Batman this and Batman that, and he's not doing really good for the society. I'm like, oddly enough, no one complains about Willy Wonka, and I'm like, he's an industrialist who used illegal immigrants for cheap labor. He's got no safety practices in his work area. There was what, 4 children in one day had in a workplace accident who were guests there. Bro, I've been fired for lesser things than that, I tell you. Oh, man. The things you realize when you're an adult and you grow up and you get a job and such. And like, I want the world to be better place, more peaceful place that's more productive and gets along better. And I don't always know what to do to make things better, but wise man once said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Be the change you wish to see in the world. That shouldn't be interpreted as simply do what we say is right, and you will do what we say is right, and you will follow through it. No, it's you have to act upon your beliefs. You have to act upon what you believe is right. You should follow what you believe is right, and you want to make a change in the world. Do you want the world to be more peaceful? Do you want the world to be more prosperous? Do you want there to be less poverty? Do you want there to be more kindness, more friendliness, more art, maybe? Well, it's up to you. It's up to you what you do these things, because you got to be the change you wish to see in the world. Excuse me. But yeah, heavy stuff, I know. But yeah, that's how it is.
Watching, and we'll see you in the morning. MAGA.